Hi, welcome to my channel. This is a video about veganism. You are watching part 2 of the video. In this video, we are discussing the health impact of the food that we consume and how can we reverse our health problems by switching to a plant-based diet. I hope you will like it. So let's get started. Lessons from the China study. If we look at the overall health of Americans, it has declined significantly. Furthermore, although Americans spend more on healthcare than any other country globally, their population is in worse shape than ever. The country's expenditure on healthcare has risen by almost 300% in the past 40 years. Despite this, Americans struggle with obesity, diabetes, cancer, and heart disease at alarmingly high rates. Colin Campbell, a nutritional biochemistry professor, and Thomas Campbell, a family physician, spent years studying nutritional science. This father and son team challenge what we know about diet. They also help us understand how eating certain foods can either be the best or worst thing we do regarding our health. Based on groundbreaking research, the China study unpacks the connection between animal-based products and alarming health risks. The findings support the move towards a whole food plant-based diet, and show that fruit, vegetables, nuts, and grains provide all the nutritional benefits we need to feel good and stay healthy. The epidemic of chronic, degenerative disease that is sweeping the Western world can not only be stopped, it can be reversed. The power lies in the hands of the consumer, in the choices we make about what to put on our plates. Dr. T. Colin Campbell. Living a whole food, plant-based life. The term, whole, in whole food, plant-based describes foods that are minimally processed. This includes as many whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes as you want. Many eventually give up the diet label in favor of lifestyle. Perhaps that's because our popular notion of dieting has become so confusing. A whole food, plant-based lifestyle is different. It's not a short-term punishment charged by guilt. It's not a set of complicated meal plans. It's simply a return to whole foods, rich flavors, and natural health. What is a whole food, plant-based diet? A whole food, plant-based diet doesn't include any meat, poultry, fish, dairy, or eggs. It's not, however, the same as a vegan diet, which is defined only by what it eliminates. A whole food plant-based diet is defined also by what it emphasizes, a large variety of whole foods. The term, whole, in whole food plant-based diet describes foods that are minimally processed. This includes as many whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes as you want. It also includes, in moderation, nuts, seeds, avocados, natural sweeteners, and certain soy or wheat products that don't contain added fat, for example, tofu. Heavily processed foods, on the other hand, are not included in a whole food, plant-based diet. This means avoiding highly refined grain products, for example, white rice, white flour, foods containing added sugars or artificial sweeteners, for example, confectioner's sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and foods containing added fat. Yes, even olive oil. A whole food plant-based diet lifestyle is different. It's not a short-term punishment charged by guilt. It's simply a return to whole foods, rich flavors, and natural health. Center for Nutrition Studies. What do I eat? It's pretty simple: whole, unrefined, plant-based foods. That's it. Why? The benefits of a healthy lifestyle are enormous. When you adopt a whole food, plant-based lifestyle, you can increase the odds that you will lower risk of prostate, breast, and other cancers. Prevent, even reverse, heart disease. Prevent and treat diabetes. Lose weight and have more energy. Live longer. And much more. Go for green, use caution with orange and stay away from red. Is vegan and whole food plant-based diet same? Very often the terms plant-based and vegan are used interchangeably. However, though both groups abstain from eating animal products, there are some pretty big differences. The number of people choosing to reduce or eliminate animal products from their diet is on the rise. As a result, a growing selection of plant-based foods is becoming available at restaurants and grocery stores. More options are certainly a good thing, but just because a food item is listed as vegan doesn't necessarily mean it is also whole food plant-based. WFPB. The term whole in WFPB describes foods that are minimally processed. This includes whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes, and it also includes, in moderation, nuts, seeds, avocados, natural sweeteners, and certain soy or wheat products that don't contain added fat such as tofu and tempeh. This also means avoiding heavily processed foods that contain added sugars or artificial sweeteners. Also to be avoided are highly refined grains such as white bread that have been stripped of most nutritional value. Oil, even olive oil, is avoided due to being highly processed. While it is true that olives are a whole plant food, their extracted oils are not. Like any oil from a plant, olive oil as well as coconut, sunflower, peanut, and avocado oil is a processed, concentrated fat extract and so has lost most of the nutritional value of its original form in the plant itself. Anytime we take whole food and squeeze out everything healthy, such as fiber and other nutrients, what we are left with is simply concentrated fat. Vegan. The term vegan was coined in 1944. Veganism is concerned with more than just food and is a life philosophy rooted in animal rights and compassion. Veganism has gained popularity in the past few years with many celebrities joining the movement. People who label themselves as vegan typically avoid purchasing items that were made from or tested on animals. This often includes shoes, clothing, personal care products, and more. A vegan diet excludes meat, eggs, dairy products, and all other animal-derived ingredients. However, since the focus of this lifestyle is on animal welfare and less about health, the foods consumed are often high in fat and highly processed. The food industry is capitalizing on the vegan movement and producing products that are labeled vegan but are very unhealthy. Stroll into many vegan restaurants and bakeries and you'll find an endless array of mock meats, deep-fried dishes, and plenty of sugar-laden baked goods like cookies, cakes, and donuts. Potato chips, Oreos, gummy bears, and soda are also vegan. While these foods are free from animal products, they tend to be very high in saturated fat and sugar and lacking in fiber and antioxidants. While they are technically vegan, they are not considered whole food plant-based. The growing number of people are choosing to label themselves as both plant-based and vegan. Top plant-based doctors and experts. Dr. T. Colin Campbell, Ph.D. Campbell is an American biochemist who specializes in the effect of nutrition on long-term health. He is the author of over 300 research papers and 4 books. The China Study, Whole, The Future of Nutrition, The Low-Carb Fraud. Neil Barnard, MD. FACC. Dr. Barnard is a physician, clinical researcher, author, fellow of the American College of Cardiology, president of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, PCRM, founder of Barnard Medical Center, author of 18 books. Caldwell B. Esselstyn Jr., MD. Dr. Esselstyn is an American physician, author and former Olympic rowing champion. Esselstyn is director of the Heart Disease Reversal Program at the Cleveland Clinic. He is also the author of Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease. John McDougall, MD. John McDougall is a physician, speaker, and best-selling author who teaches the importance of a whole food, starch-based diet in order to halt, reverse and heal chronic disease. He is co-founder of the McDougall program alongside his wife, Mary McDougall. Dean Ornish, MD. He is a physician and researcher. He is the president and founder of the Preventive Medicine Research Institute. The author of Dr. Dean Ornish's program for reversing heart disease, Eat More, Weigh Less and The Spectrum. Michael Greger, MD FACLM. Dr. Greger is a physician, New York Times best-selling author and internationally recognized professional speaker on a number of important public health issues. His nonprofit nutritionfacts.org is the first science-based, non-commercial website to provide free daily videos and articles on the latest discoveries in nutrition. Dr. Pam Popper. Dr. Popper is an internationally recognized expert on nutrition, medicine, and health, and the founder and executive director of Wellness Forum Health. Michael Claper, MD. He is a physician, vegan health educator, conference and event speaker, medical advisor of North American Vegetarian Society, director of the Institute of Nutrition Education and Research, Plant-Based Doctors and Nutritionists, India. Dr. Kalyan Sundaram, interventional cardiologist at Promd Hospital, Chennai. Dr. Pramod Tripathi, founder of Freedom from Diabetes. Dr. Neetu Bajekal, women's health expert. Dr. Nandita Shah, founder of Sharan. Dr. Tushar Mehta, plantbaseddata.org. Dr. Shireen Kasam, consultant hematologist, King's College London. Dr. Prahasthi Meka, cardiologist, natural health expert. Dr. Sanjeev Khanna, gastroenterologist at Nanavati, Criticare Hospitals. Dr. Ajoy Prabhu, MS Pathology, co-founder of Circe Health. Dr. Jenny Prabhu, MD Pediatrics, co-founder of Circe Health. Dr. Soham Patel, endocrinologist. Dr. Bharat Rawat, cardiologist, associate director, interventional cardiology. Dr. Mahesh Shah. Dr. Rupa Shah, founder of Circle of Health and Healing Temple. Dr. Akhil Tahar, author, heart-healthy speaker, resurgent physician, veganism proponent. Dr. Sharing Vartikar, ophthalmologist. Dr. Shrenik Shah, ophthalmologist. Dr. Rashmi Menon, homeopath. Dr. Vidya Chakravarti, founder of Promotive Health and Nutrition. Dr. R. Saravanan, nutrition and lifestyle medicine consultant. Dr. Zishan Ali, Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. Dr. Achyutham Iswar, lifestyle physician, co-founder of SampurnaAhara.com. Dr. Gauri Rokkam, holistic nutritionist, public speaker. Kajal Bhatia, founder of KB Health and Plant Power. Famous vegan athletes. Lewis Hamilton, racing driver, 5-time Formula One champion. Scott Jurek, ultramarathoner. Tia Blanco, professional surfer. Dotsie Bausch, cyclist, Olympic silver medalist. Alex Morgan, professional soccer player, FIFA Women's World Cup champion and Olympic gold medalist. Novak Djokovic, tennis player. Hannah Teta, snowboarder, Olympic gold medalist. Morgan Mitchell, sprinter. Patrick Bouboumien, powerlifter, strongest vegan. Venus Williams, professional tennis player. Nick Kyrgios, professional tennis player. Kane Richardson, Australian international cricketer. Chris Paul, professional basketball player. Maddie Villiers, cricketer. Chris Smalling, professional footballer. Hector Bellerin, professional footballer. Alexander Dagatz, bodybuilder. Vivan Kong, fencer. Sophia Jokal, jiu-jitsu expert, martial art. Ansal Arak, boxer. David Mayer, martial artist. Lawrence Okoli, boxer. Yolanda Presswood, powerlifter. Rob Bigwood, arm wrestler. Vea Rienbaud, track and field athlete. Laura Klein, duathlon competitor. Duathlon is an endurance event which starts with a run, changes to cycling, then returns to running. Andy Lally, racing driver. Dustin Wharton, volleyball player. Austin Aries, wrestler. Ryan Stills, powerlifter. Mike Fremont, 100-year-old marathon runner. Mike Fremont said the fastest time for a marathon ever finished by a 91-year-old. He recently shared what he believes to be his secret to longevity in a podcast with Rich Roll. Fremont, who was diagnosed with colorectal cancer at the age of 69, and reportedly given 3 months to live, turned to a plant-based diet in an attempt to help shrink the cancer. According to Runner's World, Fremont reckons he shrunk the tumor with his new diet, before having surgery in 1994 to remove what was left of it. Mike started running in his 30s after his first wife's sudden death, leaving him to care for their 3 young children and a new business. He took up running as a means of keeping his stress levels down, as well as a playful activity to share with his growing children. Mike holds 2 world records for the fastest marathon time aged 80 and 90, the fastest half marathon time aged 90 and 91, and the US record for the fastest mile at 96. Ruth Heidrich, a survivor of an aggressive breast cancer, Ruth turned vegan in 1982 aged 47 in response to the diagnosis. She has won over 900 medals for running of all distances, up to and including Ironman triathlon. This distance is a 2.4-mile swim followed by a 112-mile cycle, ending with a marathon, 26.2-mile run. Ruth has completed 8 Ironmans. She's also won 8 gold medals at the US Senior Olympics and completed 67 marathons. She also was named one of the top 10 fittest women in North America in 1999 and has written 3 books: Senior Fitness, A Race for Life, and The Chef Cook, Raw Book. Vegan celebrities: Moby, Richard Melville Hall, musician. Joaquin Phoenix, actor. Billie Eilish, singer. Woody Harrelson, actor. Rainn Wilson, actor. Evanna Lynch, actress. Elliot Page, actor. Rooney Mara, actress. Pamela Anderson, actress. Alan Cummings, actor. Natalie Emmanuel, actress. Jessica Chastain, actress. Ariana Grande, singer. Liam Hemsworth, actor. Ellie Goulding, singer. Beyoncé, singer. Peter Dinklage, actor, producer. Mayim Bialik, actress. Jenna Dewan, actress. Colin Kaepernick, player. Sadie Sink, actress. Leona Lewis, singer. Jason Mraz, singer. Tobey Maguire, singer. Bryan Adams, singer. Alicia Silverstone, actress. Natalie Portman, actress. Daisy Ridley, actress. Benedict Cumberbatch, actor. Maggie Q, actress. Daryl Hannah, actress. James Cameron, filmmaker. Vegan celebrities, India. Sonam Kapoor. Virat Kohli. Kangana Ranawat. Kiran Rao. Amir Khan. Sonakshi Sinha. Jacqueline Fernandez. Neha Dhupia. Richa Chadha. Malika Sherawat. Esha Gupta. R. Madhavan. John Abraham. Shraddha Kapoor. Sonakshi Sinha. Shahid Kapoor. Malaika Arora. Alia Bhatt. Ritesh Deshmukh. Janelia Deshmukh. Aisha Takia Azmi. Ada Sharma. International Year of Fruits and Vegetables, 2021. 2021 has been designated by the UN General Assembly as the International Year of Fruits and Vegetables. The International Year of Fruits and Vegetables is a unique opportunity to raise awareness of the important role of fruits and vegetables in human nutrition, food security and health, as well as in achieving the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. The 4 objectives of the 2021 International Year of Fruits and Vegetables are: raising awareness of and directing policy attention to the nutrition and health benefits of fruits and vegetables consumption. Promoting diversified, balanced, and healthy diets and lifestyles through fruit and vegetable consumption. Reducing losses and waste in fruits and vegetables food systems. Sharing best practices on promotion and consumption, improved sustainability, supply chains and capacity strengthening. International Year of Millets, 2023. Food and Agriculture Organization, and United Nations, has recognized 2023 as International Year of Millets for awareness about health and nutritional benefits of millets. The Indian government proposed to celebrate 2023 as International Year of Millets. Because millets uses less water to produce and grows in less time, it can be an alternative to imported cereals. Millets also have high nutritional values. For centuries, millets were the staples in India but gradually were relegated to the background and got marginalized post-Green Revolution as the emphasis shifted to increased food grain production and productivity using high-yielding varieties of wheat and rice in the identified Green Revolution geographies. Millets are small-grained, annual, warm-weather cereals belonging to the grass family. Jowar, sorghum, bajra, pearl millet, and ragi, finger millet, are the important millets cultivated in India. Small millets such as proso, kodo, foxtail, barnyard, little millet are also grown in India. Where do you get your protein? The protein myth. Swapping animal-based protein sources for plant-based protein sources lowers the risk for cardiovascular disease, according to a meta-analysis published in the International Journal of Epidemiology. Researchers compared intake of animal-based protein and plant-based protein with cardiovascular disease incidence rates and mortality in 6 cohort studies. Replacing protein from eggs, processed meat, poultry, and other animal-based sources with nuts, legumes, and whole grains lowered the risk for heart disease and death by up to 54%. Those who substituted a greater amount of animal-based protein for plant-based sources saw more substantial risk reductions. Plant-based diets support muscle mass gain among young adults, according to a study published in Sports Medicine. Postmenopausal women who consumed more plant-based protein have a lower risk of premature death, cardiovascular disease, and dementia-related death, according to a study published online in the Journal of the American Heart Association. The calcium myth. Although cow milk has been widely recommended in Western countries as necessary for growth and bone health, evidence collected during the past 20 years shows the need to rethink strategies for building and maintaining strong bones. Osteoporotic bone fracture rates are highest in countries that consume the most dairy, calcium, and animal protein. Most studies of fracture risk provide little or no evidence that milk or other dairy products benefit bone. Accumulating evidence shows that consuming milk or dairy products may contribute to the risk of prostate and ovarian cancers, autoimmune diseases, and some childhood ailments. Because milk is not necessary for humans after weaning and the nutrients it contains are readily available in foods without animal protein, saturated fat, and cholesterol, vegetarians may have healthier outcomes for chronic disease if they limit or avoid milk and other dairy products. Bones are better served by attending to calcium balance and focusing efforts on increasing fruit and vegetable intakes, limiting animal protein, exercising regularly, getting adequate sunshine or supplemental vitamin D. What is wrong with dairy products? Intake of dairy products contributes to a number of chronic conditions and diseases in adulthood as well as a number of childhood concerns. The second expert report of the World Cancer Research Fund and American Institute for Cancer Research on diet and cancer suggested a probable high risk of prostate cancer with an increased intake of high-calcium foods. The American Academy of Pediatrics warned against early introduction of cow milk because of the relation between milk consumption and type 1 diabetes in children. In addition to these health concerns, many vegetarians and omnivores are limiting or avoiding milk because of a concern about common milk contaminants such as hormones, antibiotics, and pesticide, or because raising cows for milk production promotes environmental degradation and global warming. Calcium content of food, per 100 gram portion. Human breast milk 33 mg. Mustard greens, cooked, 138 mg. Almonds 234 mg. Mustard greens, raw, 183 mg. Amaranth 267 mg. Parsley 203 mg. Apricots, dried, 67 mg. Pistachio nuts 131 mg. Beans, pinto, black, 135 mg. Potato chips 40 mg. Beet greens, cooked, 99 mg. Raisins 62 mg. Sesame seeds 1160 mg. Bran 70 mg. Chickpeas 150 mg. Moringa leaves 185 mg. Figs, dried, 126 mg. Tofu 128 mg. Ragi, nachni 344 mg. Spinach, raw, 93 mg. Kale, raw leaves, 249 mg. Sunflower seeds 120 mg. Lettuce, dark green, 68 mg. Cow's milk 120 mg. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and share the video. Also, you can watch my other videos.